There are lots of things you can do about soil erosion, runoff. You could talk about the reclaiming of land, like with timber cutting, with mining, all sorts of different lessons that you could do. Your yard also has the same kind of problems. And we can talk a little bit about what happens and how quickly water runs through things based on the kind of soil that they have and what they carry with them. So we have some sand, some gravel, some topsoil, and some red clay. So I have the tops on my little containers down at the bottom, my makeshift funnels. And I'm just going to put a half a cup in each one. Again, you want to do the scientific method so that everything is equal and you can make your predictions about what you're going to do and make sure that they are all the same. Now you can see that different amounts of water are going in and doing different things. Obviously my potting soil floated to the top because it's very light. My red clay dirt is obviously down at the bottom. My gravel, the dirt or the water's all at the top, and you can see that the sand has done a little bit of mixing. Again, you could talk about colloids or emulsions when you talk about that. Now, what's going to happen when I take this off? What's going to run off? What's my runoff going to be? And again, there's all sorts of things that you can discuss in this, but you're going to see a little bit of what's going to happen when they are actually exposed to this much water. Come on. Okay, you can see that almost all of the sand immediately came out as well. So all the water came through very quickly and washed the sand. I'm making a mess. As my gravel came out, none of the gravel came out, didn't wash as much. So you can think about if your driveway or your yard has sand versus rock, what's going to happen. Same thing may happen as we do the topsoil. You can see that quite a bit of the soil came out, but not nearly as much as the sand. Again, good hypothesis information, good data collection. Almost all of the red clay came out, brought it with it, settled to the bottom again, very similar to the sand. So you could talk a lot about the different kinds of things. Erosion, again, for construction, mining, timber cutting, all sorts of different things, even landscaping, but where people even build houses, build roads, those sorts of things. So lots of things that you could discuss that have to do with land.